Hi Chelsea, this is Elizabeth, and I am reviewing your milestone 2 task 1. And for this assignment, you are capturing the essence of running. Um, so movement or the capturing of movement is super important for this book cover. So you are having some weather issues, so you did a lot of your photography indoors. I am just a little confused on how these pictures represent running. So I see a lot of still life is what I would call object photography. I do see your dog, and I do understand that dogs can represent running, but in these pictures, the dog just isn't moving, isn't running. And then again, we have more objects. So I read your description and I'm still unclear on what your idea was here. Um, so here we have the dog outside, a little bit more about running, but it's because of that big red frisbee, it feels more like playing. Also, your final images, are all objects. None of them are have anything to do with running. So let's try to start from scratch here. How's the weather today, tomorrow? Can you get out and do some shooting? Do you have somebody to work with that maybe could be a model for you? Or do you have objects like shoes and things that relate to running that maybe you can use instead of dog objects because and the objects around your house because it's just not working conceptually. Um, so I would love to see you do this shoot over with a stronger emphasis on the subject, which is running. And then secondary, I want you to really think about your composition and your design elements. Think about the rule of thirds. Think about shape and pattern and line and really incorporate those things in your composition. Take on this assignment like you are a photographer and a magazine has reached out to you and is going to pay you a lot of money to make this happen. Really put your all into it. And if you're stuck weather-wise, and you need to shoot indoors, try to use window light as much as possible. And yeah, and we have to rethink the subjects too because these objects aren't really working. So I'm here to help if you have any questions, but in task 2, I would like to see a reshoot again with an emphasis on running with a kind of understanding of composition and design and really, get putting your all into that. So if you have any questions, just reach out. Thank you so much.